Hello, this is Andy Culp, Superintendent of Grandview Heights Schools, with our first hard hat update as part of Phase 2 of our construction process. With me today, as always, are Colleen Cross and Jay Tadina with our CKE team. We began our tour by touring the brand new state-of-the-art Larson Middle School. And just to give you a flavor, if you hadn't had an opportunity to see the building, about how it's designed to meet today and tomorrow's learners. Additionally, Jay, we'll start with you. We just took a tour of the old high school. Maybe give us a quick update on what's happening in that building.
Demolition is going on, and you'll see a ton of it. One of the coolest things about this part of the project that we get to see, you get to see, is you get to see how things were built. I know that we're demolishing a lot, but seeing the way that it was constructed, in the 1923 edition, the 1953 edition, and 70s, and so on, is really cool. And it's another way to capture that moment, honor tradition, and keep things going. But yeah, a ton of ceiling demolition, ton of wall demolition, doing it safely with abatement and properly disposing of asbestos-containing materials is what we're up to right now.
So one of the things that I also saw, Colleen, was, as we just recently took a tour, a lot of opening up of space. Maybe talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so part of the demolition activities include demoing old walls. So as you see in the video, you'll see old ceilings revealed that weren't there before, that really open up a space, really opening up where your art room's going to be, and really letting a lot of light into the building, similar to how your new building looks. During demolition, we did find some people's handiwork. So you'll see in the video, we have somebody's handwriting from 1953 when they were working on the building.
One of the other really cool things is in the front part of the building, as a result of the demo, it kind of revealed the original form of what was a really large library or study center hall with hardwood floors and a really beautiful rounded ceiling.
When this thing was constructed in 1923, the auditorium that we're in now was I believe the gymnasium, and so some of the key components that have had to kind of be concealed over time were that focal point of the project out in front against 3rd Street, was where you have very high arched ceilings, really wide open. There are some old skylights that have been since been covered up. So you imagine what class was like, way back when you had those features exposed.
Yeah. So I asked this at every hard hat update: are we on time, on budget, and on quality as we began Phase 2?
And yes, so glad to be able to showcase your brand new Larson Middle School, and seeing the kids in class makes us completely engaged and completely motivated, and we are full steam ahead on schedule preparing for the Phase 2 high school renovation.
So one of the things that's pretty cool, where we are standing is kind of between the two buildings. So through that wall, or on the other side of that wall, there's major demolition occurring right now, which is the old high school. This way is the new build, the new Larson Middle School. And the wall that we're standing, or that exists behind us, is actually going to be, believe it or not, the entryway into the high school media center, which is kind of hard to even imagine. But suffice it to say, at some point, this will be a grand entrance in our main hallway that connects the two buildings into our newly renovated high school media center, which is really amazing to even think about. So any final thoughts on the project or updates that you think are relevant?
No, we're full steam ahead and can't wait to deliver this next phase.
Excellent.
I think for me, one of the most rewarding parts of this first phase was the first day of school, when you got to see kids enter the building, see it for the first time, and also the staff. It was really, really great to see. Makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, I will piggyback on that, and I agree with you. Seeing the kids come into the building, the brand new Larson Middle School, was just spectacular. To see their reactions, as well as parents. No question about it. So on behalf of the Board of Education, this is Superintendent Andy Culp signing off on our first Hard Hat Update, Phase 2.